Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Code Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you're a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They're highly, highly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are now full until next Tuesday. If you are interested though, please have a look in the description box and make yourself familiar with my turnaround times. I am offering emergency readings, which means they go out within 12 to 24 hours of the day that you pay. All other readings go out, I think it's 48, that's it, 48 hours to 72 hours for the day you book, which means if you book with me on a Monday, it may go out to you on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Please be aware of this and please be patient. I thank you for it. And keep in mind also that there is still someone here and there going through the comment sections pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp, if in any way they are soliciting money for donations or readings, it's not me, they're not a friend. Please just block and report them kindly, please and thank you. Now with that being said, the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning that it can be from past, present or future. You have to take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not make the story fit if it does not, okay? And if my reading does not resonate, you may want to look at some of my other readings. And if they don't resonate, you either need a personal reading from me or my channel isn't for you, okay? Now, with that being said, also, if I say he, she, feminine or masculine, we hold both of those energies. So again, take what resonates. Now, let's see. Do you know what? When I was channeling, I got the song by the Beatles, All You Need Is Love. Dun, 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 dun. All you need is love. Dun, 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 dun. All you need is love, love, love is all you need. And what we have here is freedom in reverse, sanctity. We also have liberation and we have right action. And on the back you have got here a sacrifice. Somebody here is trapped in some sort of either delusional love or devotion or relationship that's just not right for them. It's not protecting them, it's disempowering them, and there is a call for liberation to take the right action. So now on freedom it says, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. And it's upside down. So this has been done with intent, okay? Someone is binding someone, whether that's to a relationship, an emotion, a situation. They're doing this with intent, keeping someone where they're not happy. And that song, All We Need Is Love, is talking about how love is the highest vibration, okay, to set someone free. Because you've also got here sanctity, and it says through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament, and it's upside down. So there's something here with someone doing an offering or putting something with, because I'm seeing a candle, to try and bind someone, keep someone in either a karmic cycle, an environment, in an emotion, because you've got the devil card right over here, something along these lines. And there's a calling for them to speak up, okay, and to liberate themselves, especially from their heart space. Because you have here, the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe them anymore, that they are you. And you also have here, with speaking truth, you know, especially with that blue for the throat chakra. And it says, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Apigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So this is a law of attraction. This is also just, you know, flowing with life rather than pushing against it. And there's something here with this person is learning that, you know, whoever it is that's being bound is the one that is learning that their freedom comes from letting go of some sort of wound or something that's repressed. Because this person's been bound, and this is my experience and my opinion rather than it is fact, that you are bound, or, you know, if someone is doing incantations or baneful magic, it's only as strong as the doubt that you have in your sovereign fire. Okay, and your sovereign fire is you, your I am presence. Okay, so if you are doubting yourself, or this person has doubted themselves, or they have repressed part of themselves that they haven't healed, they've left themselves open to be bound, to be hooked, to have cords placed on them, like large ones. And you've also got sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful, God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So someone sacrificed someone the other way round, if that makes sense. Someone's done some sort of obsession spell, something along those lines, because you've got a lot of red here, and you've also got self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Someone here has looked at someone's inner child wounds and gone, this is where I'm going to place this doubt, this fear, this binding spell, because you've got awakening, okay, and it's in reverse. So someone's in the dark about this. Someone doesn't realize that this is happening, but there is an urge for them to let go, okay. And I heard in the past, so this may have been done towards a light one, and I heard also towards a divine masculine or a divine feminine, because you also have here awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Someone has the shutters down. Someone has the shutters down. And you have ease in reverse, okay? And it says here, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive, okay? Someone's purposely bound this person, blocked this person, kind of quietened their voice. But I'm getting a mixture. It's not just, you know, the energy that comes through is past, present, or future. I'm getting a mixture that this is happening in present time, but this may have happened to a light one in the past, okay? Because when we look at toxic relationships, dysfunction, when we look at, you know, the relationships that are based on trauma bonding, we are human. We all go through our towers. We all, you know, some people do trauma bond and then realize later that what that was, and then move themselves away from that, whether that is in romance, whether that's at work, whether that's friendship, whether that's family. And you've got here expansiveness, and it's in reverse, and it says eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained and exhausted ego, and it's upside down. But someone has been blocked, someone is bound very, very hard, and they are not feeling safe where they are. And upside down you've got divine love, okay? And it says when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Someone here is angry, and I'm getting like this energy of having faith in nothing, okay, because you've got guidance. They were guided wrong, okay, or someone didn't listen to their gut instinct. They didn't listen to their gut instinct, because you have here, it says, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. For some reason I'm getting I'm an atheist, and I don't mean that as an offense to those who are atheists. But there's something here with someone being purposely pushed towards only looking at logic and ignoring their instinct and saying, but there isn't anything else. There isn't anything out there. We are just victims of circumstance. And whoever it is that's bound them has gone, aha, this is my chance or my opportunity to hook, to bind, to get them to do my bidding, in other words. Let me have a look at their childhood. You know, where can I wound something? Where can I place a hook in there? So you've also got true offering upside down and guidance again. And it says true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and turns it into love. Someone has encouraged a person's shadow to grow and then has wrapped them up in fear and chains. Why am I being shown this? Why is this important? Why is this important? Please show me. How does this link a light one? Okay, this links a light one because you've got compassion and grounded. Because whoever this, if you have moved away from a toxic cycle, and I know that's very vague to say because everyone has, but if there is a specific cycle that you have in mind, a specific person, a specific job, something along those lines, you have someone here who is in their feelings about the fact that you got away. Because I heard it failed, something failed, because you've got inner power. Something failed that they did, and it weakened them. It weakened their resolve, and whoever it is that's whispering in their ear saying, oh, you should do this, or you should get revenge, or blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like they've done it in a way to make this person feel vulnerable while still massaging their fragile ego, because you have companionship upside down, okay? And it says giving someone your complete presence in an astonishing gift upside down. And you've also got grounded, this upside down. This person's very ungrounded, okay? And it says, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So placing this, where should this go over here? I've been told to put it over here. So there is something here with companionship. Whoever it is, this is like a toxic twin flame, or a fake twin flame, or a fake divine counterpart, okay, who is feeling very, very vulnerable at the moment, because you've got give me the courage and the power to do what must be done, and it's upside down. Someone is purposely being disempowered. But why am I getting by a feminine energy? Okay, let me see what wants to come out of these love spell cards. And it says on here, tantric tri-sting. Fill your room with certain flowers. Undress and light a single scented candle at the head of a bed. And then rub these petals all over your skin and chant these words, which I'm not going to say. Wearing nothing but the priceless blossoms behind a certain ear, greet your lover by the door. So this person has done some sort of sex magic to bind them. And they've also, because if I place, where do you want me to place this? Over here. And it's really ungrounded, this person, because they don't want to be with them. Because you've got manifesting love and then Mound of Venus hand massage. Whoever this feminine energy is, because I've got a dark ancestral lineage. This person is a high priestess, a dark high priestess, but they've got dark ancestral lineage. This person, it also says manifesting love. You can find true love and absolute love simply by telling the universe exactly what you want. I did this once accidentally by describing in detail the physical attributes and character of my dream lover to a certain friend. When a month later, I was with a man who fit the description I had given exactly. She reminded me of the power of the universe to answer, to put this power to work. Be very specific about what you want. Think about looks, age, interest, career, and most importantly, how you wish to be treated. It usually takes less than a month for the universe to give you a lover to come to you. Okay, so this person has done some sort of manifestation technique along those lines, but also done some sort of binding magic through sex magic. And you've got Mound of Venus hand massage. So they've been trying a lot of different things to keep this person in check, because you've also got here, and it's upside down, the wisdom of the wind. Helping a jilted friend to get over a bad relationship is a good medicine for all. To do so by, it tells you what flowers to buy, what to do with the petals, what to say, and where to scatter them, okay? And it says to scatter some, you know, by your friend's door, and then some by the person who's been jilted, and by who they were jilted from. And with it being upside down, this was some sort of, they saw it as if I bind this person, then they won't go towards this light one. It won't, there's something about it going wrong, or not, something not going right, okay? Because it says here, invoking the goddess of love, alter your life. But it doesn't say alter as in alter, change it. It's like alter as in place your candles and light them and incantations. And it says to bring a deeper level of love into your life, create a simple and powerful love altar. Place, and then it tells you to place certain statues, and it tells you what colours to put on them, what to say, to describe who it is that you want to come towards you in a specific prayer. With it being upside down, something was, because I heard it angered the gods, because on here it says to call on Aphrodite. Aphrodite doesn't work with low-level energies. It does not work with, and will not work with, those who use baneful magic. Okay, that is my understanding from, you know, the times that I have worked with her. She will not work with that. Okay, and Aphrodite, there's something here about this person going forward with me. Now Aphrodite is, the energy of Aphrodite is, she is the goddess of love, but you have to flatter her. You have to flatter her. You have to bring her certain things. And I remember the first time that I tried working with her, I brought the wrong wine as an offering, and she didn't want it. She put the candle out. She was like, nope, go and get this. Very high maintenance. But there's something here about this person going forward and kind of going, well, this is all about me, without realizing when you work with an energy like this, it is about working together in respect, showing a lot of respect for this energy that you are calling upon. Because when it comes to deities, gods, goddesses, things like that, if they're not calling towards you, if you're not seeing signs and synchronicities in your dreams, in your waking days, in, you know, and then going, oh, who could this be? And then Googling it and going, could it be this? Could it be that goddess? And then going towards asking them to come towards you. If they're not calling towards you and you're going, come here, I want to work with you, you are not going to get the rendered effects that you want. And what I'm getting from this instead is that this person, whoever it is that's bound this masculine, whether or not this masculine is toxic, is creating some sort of obsessed stalker who is at the same time wanting to break free. And that is really scary. And this is why I don't like love spells in any way, shape or form unless they're self-love. You know, if you're sending love out into the universe, or you're asking for more self-love to help heal you, fine. You know, that's great. But if you are trying to bind someone else, you are going to end up with someone who is unhealed, someone who wants to break free, and somebody who is extremely, extremely unbalanced, okay? Which makes whoever it is that's done this extremely unsafe, because you've got rebirth and breath, okay? Now, I want to find out why I got those two cards and what that has to do with this weird toxic binding, because you've got innocence. There's something here about this person over here knowing that they need to go through a dark night of the soul, or things crumbling around them and them not understanding why, okay? But with that innocence, again, it's to do with the inner child, because you look on there and there are actual children right in the corner, okay? With it being upside down, it's almost like whatever happened in childhood to this masculine is repeating itself or being triggered, and this person doesn't know how to get out of that or how to heal, because they feel like they're being constricted. Now you've got perspective, yeah, they're completely blocked off, and you've got strength, and they're completely debilitated. Now, why is this important towards a light one? How does this link into a light one? Because I heard you chose your bed, so you lie in it. You chose your bed, so you lie in it. Now let's have a look. And you've got radiance and purification, because there was something that a light one did. And I don't mean just like a revocation, a prayer. There was something here, because purification is almost like a blessing. But somebody removed something, okay, from this toxic masculine energy. Take it as it resonates, you know, gender irrespective. Because radiance, this is your solar plexus. Someone removed something from their solar plexus which was attached to this masculine, okay? Because it says activation and vision quest. There was something here with making space for an activation that's coming up that I think is, especially if this goes out on the 8th, then it will be to do with the lunar eclipse. And if it goes out afterwards, because I'm not sure yet, it will be to do with something that you've healed from, or this light one has healed from, because you've got generation and you've got activation. So there was, there's something that went wrong when this person tried to offer something up to either Aphrodite or an energy like that that resides over love and romance and 5th house and stuff like that. And instead, this angered god or goddess or whatever energy this is, this light, you know, highest vibrational kind of energy, it angered them into the fact that they actually went, you know what, whoever it is that you're trying to bind, let's have a look into this. This person has a cord or an attachment to you. Okay, I'm going to clear that. Let's see what happens from that, because you've got breath and generation. It's something about giving breathing space to someone who is carrying karmic debt from their ancestors or from their, you know, their bloodline. Because you've got communication and breath. And also that is giving me, because especially forest keeps coming up, there's something here about going out in nature, and I say this quite a lot. It's very important, especially when you are going through changes in your life, that you're taking time for yourself, and not just to put Netflix on and kind of zone out or to have that bubble bath, but to get yourself out in the elements. Even if it's raining outside, go and take a walk, you know, or, you know, going and walking by the side of the park, and if you have time, going into that park and touching a tree. There's something very, very grounding and cathartic about doing that needs to be done, because you've got breath and solitude. Okay, because I heard that anxiety will subside. Anything that needs to come out. So I want to keep this one quite short. And you've got broken promise, and you've got ancient healing wisdom. There's something, this is, for some reason, this is connecting me to like a karmic past life. Whoever this toxic masculine energy is, and the person that's binding them, there seems to be some sort of connection to a light one's past life, in which it's playing out again, because there's a lesson that needs to be learnt by whoever these karmic people are, but also there's something that's being offered towards a light one, because there was a broken promise. Where does this go? Over here. And you've also got ancient healing wisdom. So whatever that energy was that they went forward to try and get an offering to make this stronger or to do something, because you've got new moon on there. They've done some sort of moon magic, some sort of sex, weird binding moon magic. But the ancient wisdom that they were looking for, it backfired on them. It done some sort of healing for you instead, because you are connected to this person, because this person over here is it's almost like a past life, continuous past life lesson. You've got ebb and flow and solitude. Ocean is to do with your emotions. It's the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this could be the people that are doing this, because again you've got your family, okay, or this could be the areas that they're trying to affect, which is your 4th house, your 8th house and your 12th house, looking at family, looking at how we release things, and also ending spirituality and karma. Okay, because you've also got earth magic. There you go. Something was just breathed and sent back. Something was breathed and sent back, because that was earth magic upside down. Anything else that would like to come out? Let's have a look. And you've got here shape-shifting and synergy. There you go. They were called out. This person was seen. What were they seen doing? What were they seen doing? Sending some sort of chaos magic towards you. And I don't even think it was just this person. I heard, yes, it was. But there's something that this person did. Because I heard their energy change, their relationship changed, because something was broken. The trust was broken from this person, and that's why they bound them even tighter. But there was something that they were doing, that they were trying to send towards a light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one. And it went wrong. It went wrong, because then you've got here fire signs. Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, your 1st, your 5th and your 9th house, new beginnings. There's something here with someone retrieving something or being gifted something because they cleansed away something that was blocking an expansion, okay, and something that was being attached to their golden aura. It's not so much that their actual solar plexus, but it's their aura. And it was something that these people were doing to try and block a light one from the expansion that's coming in for them. But clarity of mind is what I heard. And if you do a ritualistic bath, or you put herbs or salt or oils or blessings or words of power over your bath or shower, keep doing it, because it's working. It's opening up doors. I heard it's opening up the door in your mind. Almost like the third eye opening, like a window with two, like an old school like village window opening, because you've got here emergence and new beginnings. And with emergence being upside down, this is something about your shadow and looking in your 8th house, okay, because you've got breach and emergence. Somebody tried to sneak in quietly, okay, but you were told about this. You were told about this, and if you haven't been told, you're about to see this. Now I want to quickly, before I go, this all I need is love, because you've got here the 4 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, okay, so this person doing this binding spell, and I keep getting like the 4th house or family member, this person with the 10 of Wands to the 4 of Wands in reverse, it's brought in a lot of chaos into their home. But with that 10 of Wands, it's something quite big. What was it? Because you've got here the 6 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, to the 9 of Wands. There's something here about somebody walking away because they didn't want the injury, or they didn't want what was attached that would hurt them. Who is that? Magician. Who walked away? Who felt disempowered? Because you've got here the 10 of, is that the 10? That's 5 of Swords to the Sun. There was a massive argument. Whoever this person is over here, this person wants to break free. There's something about them breaking up and coming back together again, and breaking up and then coming back together again. But I'm seeing like a masculine with like really bulging eyes, okay? Because you've got here the 4 of Coins to the Devil. So in other words, what's happened is now this person is in just a really controlling relationship, even though this is the one that wanted to have the control in the first place. Now they have somebody who is obsessing over where they go, what they're dressing as, who they're speaking to. They've more or less got themselves into a even more toxic relationship that's become like abusive. That is crazy. Any advice for my light ones before I go? Let's have a look. You've got here the 8 of Swords to the King of Cups. This person, if that is just more or less saying that this person's heart's been trapped. Ooh, there's something here about money, okay? Something that was hidden about money, and this is the reason why there was such a massive argument. Because again, you've got, look, you've got the 5 of Coins to the Hermit. There's something here about this person going out and spending money, and there being massive arguments because this one over here is having to count pennies and going, we don't have the money. We don't have enough to buy this, to buy that. Because look, there's the Lovers and there's the 5 of Coins. Yeah, they're falling out big time. But I keep hearing stalker vibes, because you've got Knight of Swords there, and then you have the 5 of Coins. But my hand kind of flipped on it to open it up, and you've got here the 4 of Coins. Very controlling. This person who wanted to control this one over here is now being controlled. Even their money's being controlled. Okay, now I would just like a piece of advice before we go. Change decks. Okay, what deck would you like me to get? Let's have a look. Piece of advice before we go. And then let me turn it around. Let's see what wants to come out. Trust the niggle and starseed. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And then what lights you up upside down? There's something here within reading the energy of those that try to get into dream state, but also those that because I keep hearing the office, something about the office boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries and trust the niggle? Okay, so this person over here with this obsessive compulsive kind of energy, they're controlling this person over here while this one is trying to control them. But this person here especially is still looking towards a light one. So there's something here about trying to invade someone's boundaries to find out about abundance. So just make sure that you're keeping your wards up, okay? And making sure that you're using your words of personal power, that you're, you know, returning to sender and revoking any energy that comes through that feels heavy, that feels weird, that doesn't feel like it's yours. I'm going to keep this one really short. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and you like what you heard, I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, I'm losing my words, bleh. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never ever expected, but highly appreciated, because it means I can put more time, love and cards into this channel. Anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. As I said before, I am booked up until Tuesday, so if you do contact me to book a reading, it will be for Tuesday onwards, okay? With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you later. Bye.